Evet arkadaşlar, kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son bir tane normal sokakta böyle sessiz sakin yürürken cinayet vakasına denk gelmiştik. Şimdi şu cesedi bir inceleyelim. Vallahi büyük cesaret. Gündüz vakti yapıyor bir de adam. Cebinden ne çıktı? Bu ne bu? Makbuz. Tamam. Mücevher almış galiba. Başka? Şu kola bakalım. Bunda bir şey yok. Şu kafaya bakalım. Yok, kola battı. Tamam. Ele de bakabiliriz. Suratta bir şey var mı? Ağzından kan gelmiş. Başka bir şey yok. Şu diğer cebe bakmadık. Kol değil ya, cep. Bunda bir şey var mı? Yok. Başka bir şeyler var mı? Bunlarla konuşabiliyoruz mu? Evet. Tamam, sizle en son konuşacağım. Başka şu bir yerlere bakayım da. Burada bir şey var mı? Şurada bir şey parlıyor. Aa, mermi kovanları. Kaç tane? 5 tane. Tamam. Şu içeriye bakalım. Şu kadın da konuşuyor.
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Galleta. Şu an bu ilk defa yaptığımız için şu sol üstte çıkan bildirimleri geçmesini bekliyorum. Çünkü izin vermiyor oyun. Şimdi oldu.
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Kanıtımız var. Yalan söylüyor çünkü makbuz bulmuştuk bir tane. Aynen, yalan söylüyor.
You're lying, Miss Galleta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
Çok güzel ispatlarım. Aynen, makbuz.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galleta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder investigation.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store. He showed me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang. and another and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Bir şey değil mi? Kesin o Kalı öldürmüştür ha. Orası cinayet zanlısı.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Aynen, şüpheli. Doğru söylemediği kesin.
You're making me angry, Miss Goletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Adam ırkçı çıktı ya. Yahudileri sevmiyor. Silahlı saldırı detayları.
How many shots did you hear, Miss Goletta?
It's difficult to remember. It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Aynı, zaten 5 kere ateş etmişti. Doğru.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Goletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another,
Aynen 5
and
kez.
then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened, Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Şu içeriye bakalım. Bir ipucu falan bir şey var mı? Ha, ya da ilk şeye bakalım. Çok kafasına silah attı demişti. Koymuş mu? Öyle bir şey demişti. Çok hızlı. Şurada var bir tane. Kelso ne yapıyor? Aynen. Çıktı silah. O zaman o Kalı öldürdü galiba.
Serial number 01138. I need to run by a gun store.
Eagleson, we have the murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Tamam. Kuyumcuya gidelim şimdi. Çünkü hani orayı işletiyormuş bu şüpheli. Eğer oradaysa direkt paketleriz adamı. Hartfield'ın kuyumcu dükkanı. Tamam. Gidelim. Oyunun müzikleri çok güzel ya.
Are you blind?
İlerle ya. Öyle çıkmaz sokağa denk geldik. Geldik kuyumcuya. Elgal kalıyor sorgula. Tamam, sorgulayalım.
Can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Kesin kaçacaklar ya. Çok tedirgin oldu.
Son of
Oh.
a bitch! Go,
Aynen.
go!
Neyse yakalayacağız zaten.
Kalu, get back here!
Elimde de silah var. İstesem ateş ederim de. Edebiliyor muyum? Aslında koşarak da yakalarım zaten. Yetiştim adama.
Too late, Kalu!
Uf, ne vurdu ha.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Kalıyı da paketledik.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve, the one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-meanings, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Bizim için şansmış. Acaba terfi mi?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Gage ile tartışma nedeni.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Nasıl yok ya? Orada tartıştığını söyledi oradaki dükkandaki kadın. Yalan söylüyor.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
Öyle bir kanıtlarım ki. Nerede? Aynen.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goleta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Muhtemel dini sebepler. Aynen o Yahudileri sevmezdi falan bir şeyler diyordu o kadın.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yalan.
You're lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Taksit makbuzu.
I'm done with you.
Bir dakika.
Go flap your gum somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Borç morç diyordu. O yüzden
I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles.
makbuzdan ilerleyeyim dedim ama yanlış oldu.
You disappoint me, cold folks. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Oo. Patron kızdı. Neyse bu sefer yapacağız ama.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Tekrardan başa sardı.
Help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Ha, burayı yapmıştık zaten.
You followed Everett Gage and a girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ha, buradan yalana basıp
You shot
devam
Gage.
edeceğiz.
We know why. We can put you in the
Kanıt vardı
safe.
zaten.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goletta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Tamam.
Let's change the subject.
Muhtemel yeni sebepler. Burada
Yom
yamulmuştuk.
Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
Adam bize ne sövdü ha?
Denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tamam, bu sefer doğruyu seçeceğim.
I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Şu. Bu sefer.
I'm done with you.
Allah Allah, hangisi ya?
Somewhere else. I want my lawyer. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Patron yine kızacak.
You disappoint me, cold folks. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy. I need a confession.
Fırçayı yedik.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Hemen yapayım şuraları da hızlıca. Ondan sonra.
Back to the shoe store.
Acaba orada hangi kanıtı vereceğiz?
Back.
Gage was a bastard.
Ya da şüpheli mi? Şüpheliyi mi işaretleyeceğiz?
It had nothing to do with me.
Şu sol üstteki bilgiler geçince basabiliyorum.
You shot Gage.
O yüzden biraz bekleyerek bastığım için
Put you at the scene.
hani
You can't prove anything.
söylemek istedim.
We know all about the argument. Miss Goletta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Allah, geldik yine. Şüpheliyi gözlemlemek için şu tuşunu kullan. Çok tedirgin.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bu sefer şüpheli diyeceğim ya.
You
Aynen, doğruymuş.
left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to
Yani
sit here and listen
orada
to
bir kanıtımız vardı. Ya kanıtımız vardı hani.
Sit there and you call
Muhtemel
these names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher. You and that shook Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu.
Adam itiraf etti.
With the first degree murder of Everett Gage.
Ya orada muhtemel ırkçı yani dini söylemler falan gibi bir şey vardı kanıtlarda. Dedim herhalde odur. O yüzden yalana bastım 2 defa. Ama şüpheliymiş. Neyse Kalu'yu da hapse gönderdik. Bu patron bizim için bir şans olabileceğini söylemişti. Bakalım ne şansı.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes.
Aynen Terfi geliyor.
Shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needed.
Aynen terfi aldık bakalım ama hani hangi departmana gideceğiz onu söylemedi. Ona da bir bakalım. Aynen full yaptık. The driver's seat. Bakalım hangi departman? Merak ediyorum. Ay, iyi de olmuşuz ya takım elbiseyi de çekmişiz. Trafik masası mı? Ben de sandım böyle cinayet masası falan yani. Neyse oralara da geleceğiz herhalde.
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense. The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
They all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Çok sıcak karşılama. Alkışlamaya bak.
Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps. Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Valla umarım Kelso gibi değildir Bekowski.
Okay, can it, guys? Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside.
Umarım iyidir.
I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE freight depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Arkadaşlar burada videoyu bitirelim. Valla trafik masasına da denk geldik. Bakalım ileriki saatlerde, ileriki görevlerde neler olacak. Sonraki videolarda görüşmek üzere.